Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching episode 2 of season 3 of The Expanse. Pinus contorta. It really is heartbreaking to watch that name, Rocinante, be stripped from that ship. That really hurt me. It cut me deep. I'm not happy about it. It's a great story. When Prax tells the story about the seeds and fire and, that it survives zero G very well, I love the story. God, I hate that name. That broke me. The crew is pissed at Naomi. Her keeping the protomolecule instead of destroying it like they all agreed to do, and giving it to Fred Johnson, who should not have the protomolecule, and them not kind of coming together and deciding that. Like, it really felt like Naomi just went rogue, and she did. She completely went rogue. They're pissed. They're pissed. Alex even says he's so mad that like he couldn't even hear what she was saying. That there was so much fire in his ears. But Amos says she's not the person I thought she was. I think that hurts more than anything. If he doesn't trust Naomi, then who's he going to look to? The only person I can think of personally is Prax, and I don't know how long Prax is like going to be with our crew. But like that would have to be his moral guide, I think, from now on, because obviously he doesn't trust Naomi any longer. Holden is mostly okay. He's dealing with everything in his own way. He's not brooding Holden. He's just sad. I think he's hurt about what Naomi said, about what Naomi did, and what he's experienced. He's okay, and then he kills the Keurig. Like he's holding it in, and he just needs to like let it out. And then he talks to Prax, and like they have like a really great discussion about how like he always picks these fights that he has no way of winning, and Prax just kind of tells him like there's something wonderful in that, and he's like, yeah, it's foolish, and he's just like, fools survive. Like Prax is very supportive. I really like them having that interaction. But then he expressed to Prax that the proto goblin that Prax blew up was not May, and Prax is just kind of like, I guess I'll never know. I really believe Holden feels guilty that, especially because later on he wants to go on a mission to Io because that's where Strickland is. He figures it out, and he wants to pay back Prax for helping them because it's the one thing that they didn't do that they promised that they would. He didn't give a shit, and he even says, I didn't give a shit about your daughter. And I think that that's like, again, that's a very Holden thing to do, to keep your word no matter what. And they're by no means wanting to rush to Tycho Station. Naomi does for some reason. Like, she doesn't even want to go to Io to find May. Like, she's like focused on Tycho Station. I don't quite know why she's so focused on that. Like, I understand that like Fred Johnson now owes her, but I don't know if he's gonna have that name, maybe. I don't know if it's the name of her son. I don't know if it's whoever took her son. And then I was like thinking to myself, like, why would somebody just take her son? And then I was like, Jesus, if her son was a proto goblin, that'd be horrible. I don't know how long ago that was either, and I don't know what the story is behind it. Especially if she used to be, running with the OPA, and then all of a sudden she's not anymore. I really wonder what that's about. War is most likely on the horizon. Ehrenreich pretty much talks to the Secretary General and it's almost got him so close to actually declaring war. He wants to do a formal declaration of war. But I'm happy that the Secretary General kind of holds back a little bit in that moment. But Ehrenreich just throws Chrisjen under the bus, pretty much tells the exact story of what went down, except it's his story, not hers. And I don't know if the Secretary General like buys it 100%. I guess we'll see. The fact that on the ship Chrisjen has Leo grab the communication of Ehrenreich talking to Chrisjen, pretty much proving that he's committing treason. Hopefully that makes it back to Earth. I don't know what I want to really happen with Aaron Wright, because now I kind of see him as like a valuable character, whereas before I was like, he's annoying, go away. Now I'm like really like I'm into it in the sense that like he is now a player in the game. Like before, he was just kind of like one of those pawns that we were moving around. Like he's upgraded. He's like a rook or something now. Definitely not a bishop. it's, it's too high of a graduation there. Alex, before they go dark, with their communication, he sends a message to his family, and while like I'm happy that they know that he's alive, he kind of almost says like I love you, but I don't love you as much as I love being out in space doing this job. Like this is the first time I've ever been happy. And he acknowledges that he's been an awful father and an awful husband and that he loves them, but like he's happy. I don't know if he needed to send that message. I think they probably would have been better off just thinking that he was dead instead of just being like, "You're not as important as this thing that I'm doing right now," which it might be true, but like you don't really say it like that, like just like this is my top priority, and then you, and I love you. Like there's a way to say that like something's important to you, not like it mattered more to me than you. Like ow, ow. Which is kind of funny because Alex is very much like the heart of the crew, so I figured that he would say something a little bit smoother than that, and it just to me it didn't resonate as apologetic and loving as I would have wanted from a father and a husband revealing that he's been alive this whole time. But it's honest. And that's one thing that you can't really complain about is that when somebody tells their truth and they're honest, you have to believe them. Fred Johnson messages Anderson Dawes, pretty much saying like, "I have A, you have B, let's make C." Drummer's not happy. Drummer expresses that like she picked Fred Johnson because she believed in Fred Johnson, and she does not like Anderson Dawes. She even notes that like that Dawes was trying to get the Belters to like shoot missiles at Earth, and it's very obvious that's not a smart idea. I love I love pissed off drummer. She's very sarcastic and very short and just very like F you. I don't know what her accent is, but I like the way she speaks. She stands out. It's kind of like Chrisjen, right? But like Chrisjen's like overall timbre from her throat is what gives her that. But like with drummer, it's the way she speaks. It's her facial expressions when she says it. And like sometimes they don't feel like full sentences, but they feel like a fucking paragraph when she says something. She doesn't want to work with Dawes. Fred Johnson knows that if he wants to get a weapon himself, he has to. But he does ask Drummer to go salvage the Naboo so they can retrofit it for the belt. I don't know quite what that means. Like is it like all aboard? Because he says like we're no longer going to be single tribes. We're going to be a nation that lives on the Naboo. I'm not sure. I'm sure I'll find out. But I need more information. I need more information. I think that that's a great idea. I think that the Belters would probably have a better life aboard the Naboo. I think the Mormons might have an issue with that, although they could convert everyone to Mormonism. So I think maybe they need to look at it as an opportunity rather than somebody just stealing their ship. And Bobby like ran the show. Like she like Cotillard was out of commission. Like Chrisjen was giving him medical help, and she throws Chrisjen a gun and says, shoot anybody that comes to the door. I'm gonna go check on things. And Christian's just like, I don't know what to do with this. You're fired. I absolutely love Chrisjen being out of her element. And I love that Bobby is not intimidated, not impressed. She still says ma'am, like she's still respectful, but she's just like, just do what I asked you to do. Actually, she doesn't even say it like that. That's more of a Chrisjen tone. Like she's just like, just do what I asked you to do. Pace. And of course, she recruits Theo to help, and Theo helps Chrisjen by getting the communication from Ehrenreich to Jules Pierre Mao. But then Theo and Kotiar are on the drop ship because they wouldn't fit on the ship that Bobby and Chrisjen escape in. Finally, we see the Razorback. Like, I've been hearing about it for forever. Like, every time it's mentioned, I was like, when are we going to see this damn ship? When is this going to be important? Aha. Got it. I love that Bobby's piloting it. She looks perfect as a pilot. Like, she looks very confident. I would trust her. Chrisjen, not so much. She's not like good in those situations. She doesn't like to fly. She didn't like to get the gravity juice. Like, she is not happy at all. And it's hilarious. Even like when Bobby's like, take the jewelry off. And she's just like, oh, you're giving fashion advice. And she's like, it'll rip your head off. It's just like very reluctantly just pulls those earrings off. It was delightful. It's delightful. I love their dynamic because it's not something we see with Chrisjen. We see Kotiar kind of have like this little chess match back and forth with her, like a tennis match, not really chess. You know, like they care about each other. And you could see that in this episode, you know, how she was taking care of him and didn't want him to die, not necessarily just to get him off the ship, but she didn't want him to die. I think like she might be thinking not of him as a son, but like in that moment, it might have felt like she was taking care of him like a son. And they have like a little moment where they're looking at each other through the glass. She has tears in her eyes, and he's just like, we're gonna do this. It's gonna be okay. I love that. I love their dynamic as well. I like the trifecta. I like all of them together. It's it's a nice saucy mix. Different spices pop out every now and then, and it's just delicious. It's chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. All right, guys, hit your tits and pucker up. Time to peel the paint. Well, let's get into it. Quite frankly, I don't sound nearly as cool as Bobby saying that. Oh, and Stephen Strait, if I don't point it out now, I'm going to forget that, like, his acting in the last episode was beautiful. He is so good at being able to express his emotions with his face. Like, broody Holden and sad Holden and, like, squinty Holden, which I found out that he has really bad vision in real life. But, I think I get so frustrated with Holden that I forget that an actor's playing him, that like I feel like Holden's real sometimes. And I'm so happy that like I can recognize the job that Stephen Strait does, because it's wonderful. It's wonderful. And my boss said that Holden's his favorite character. I said I'd probably put a pin in that. It's a memory. Aww. Go, Strickland. Oh, baby girl. Oh, what a beautiful shot. That was amazing.
Oh, I know you do, sweetheart. But you're
He's
a big girl.
so condescending.
And big girls don't cry now, do they?
Screw you.
No.
I cry all the time.
Take care of yourself. Are you lying?
No.
Manipulate a little bit more, why don't you?
She's gonna give you your medicine too. You know how important that is.
I can't ever miss a dose.
That's right.
But what is the medicine? That's my question. Is it proto-molecule? Is that what it is?
Bye-bye.
Yeah, you dick. I hope a proto-goblin eats your face. Oh, we get here quick. Wasting no time. Look at how small that is. It's a great place to hide.
Good. Sir, how was your trip? It's good to see you.
Oh, wait, is this Jules Pierre Mao? Okay, so that's not the contorta. I don't like it. Helium.
Good to see you again, sir.
There's nothing bad about it.
Stooge.
I don't see the dropship.
Did it make it? Oh my god.
If I turn on any active sensors, it'll give us away.
Fuck.
I'm sorry about Kotia.
Did you kill him? Then fuck your sorries.
It's very Chrisjen response.
If we're within that range and they fire, we won't be able to dodge the torpedoes.
Then perhaps we should move a bit faster.
Best we can do is sit tight and wait.
Smart. Chrisjen has a hard time sitting tight and waiting. That's not her specialty.
At this separation, a good pilot would be able to dodge a torpedo.
Are you a good pilot?
No, I'm a Marine. Pilots carry me to kill things.
Looks like Wright finally got his war.
Yeah, girl, you weren't there.
Hang on!
Oh my god, I love that. I love that. She does not. Oh my god, I'd have so much fun in that. That's the fun part of space right there. Yeah, don't make her stroke out.
But surely there must be some kind of radio on that contraption you're wearing.
Ah.
I've got an emergency wideband transmitter, but it's low power and only sends MCRN encrypted. Only Martians will understand it.
We know a Martian ship.
I'm leaving our names out of it.
Good.
Very smart. But also, if a ship called the Contorta, I don't like it. You broke the coffee maker. Oh.
You're gonna fix the table in the galley, right?
These are just estimates. When we do it properly, all we'll need is Erica Palm, Lady Palm, Spider Plant, and Peace Lily. Those are the best purifiers.
We're running low on air.
I have a lot of spider plants.
Till after IO.
To protect the panels in case the apartment needs to be evacuated.
Well, it was Doc's idea too.
Plant guy.
All right. Took him up. It's been a while since I worked on a garden.
Aw, touch some earth, Holden, and remind you of home.
Same drive signature, but more efficient. Gives us a bit more margin for error.
I'd go for it.
That's great. Thanks.
What now?
Just trying to win favor back.
IFF just picked up a signal.
IFF.
It's a identified friend or foe. It's a
Ah,
target recognition system.
not
Lets you
if.
know someone's on a
IFF.
humanoid.
Yes, yes,
I have
yes!
a high-level diplomatic target and immediate threat. This is an MMC emergency assist request.
Oh god. Fangirling. My whole crew might be together. Except Kotiar. Damn it. Is he alive? I'm sure if he died, we would have seen it. Hey. Elizabeth, what's her name? Juliet from Lost.
Is this your first protest?
You?
I've had my share.
Is it a war protest? I'm assuming it is.
Michael, this is Colin. He needs medical attention. I know you have a first aid station near here, right? And if he does not get the care that he deserves, things will not go well for you. Bye, Colin. Go!
Who is she and why are they listening to her?
This is Reverend Dr. Anna Valavadov, an old friend.
Valavadov.
Pleasure.
Hello.
They don't have simple names on this show, do they? Thank God for Alex and Amos. Now, is it the dropship or is it the Razorback?
Anna, I need your help.
Bullshit.
You know that there are not many people that talk to me like that anymore. At least not to my face.
Maybe you need it.
You're here because you talk to me like that.
Esteban, you want me to help you justify this war?
We didn't start it, but for the good of the system, we need to win it and end it. I want the people of this planet to feel that God is on our side.
Abraham Lincoln hoped that he was on God's side.
You see? You always make me better.
Maybe you should be better.
I'd prefer not to.
I love this woman. I love her.
Support my clinic for a year. I'll help you with your speech.
Just a year? It's planetary war. A year?
Guys,
Oh my god, now this is totally my type of shit.
Roci picked up a distress call. There's a Martian Marine out there that's in the shit.
There are people dying all over the system, Alex.
Oh, Holden.
What, we do nothing? Exactly.
You're normally the guy that wants to do it.
I swore an oath when I signed up, and just because I'm not in uniform anymore doesn't change that. A Martian's looking for help. I'm supposed to help.
Alex, listen up.
Yeah.
I got a fix on the signal, and you're not gonna fucking believe this. The ship's registered to Julie Mao.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, feelers. I just got cold chills.
We're not responding.
What?
It's Julie Mao's ship.
It doesn't change anything.
Captain's right. It changes everything.
Not what we need to do.
Come on, Holden. This is the one time I want you to get involved.
So we just go back to business?
Can you look him in the eye and tell him that whatever this might be is more important than finding his kid? I did that once. I'm not doing it again.
But I want you to this time. Oh, Alex.
My accounts are still frozen and family's still in custody.
It just occurred to me that Mao was the lost guy for the Dharma initiative, and then Juliet is now in the show.
If Aaron right uses the hybrids, they could lay waste to all of Mars.
Hybrids. Oh. Hybrid, not proto-goblin.
Tunnel vision?
Yes, I feel like I'm in a goddamn tunnel. Look around you.
Keep clenching your thighs.
If you're hitting on me, I'm sorry, but I have neither the inclination nor.
It keeps your blood moving around rather than pulling up in the back of your legs.
Oh.
Do you like to whistle? Relaxing is what gets you.
Given our situation, it's easy to stay tense.
Yeah. My butt's been clenched the whole time.
Is the thought of a Martian Marine risking her life for me?
I think it's great.
We're on the same side.
Which side is that?
The right side. Ma'am?
Are you clenching your thighs, Chrisjen? Please tell me that Alex piloted right over there anyway.
More torpedoes. A lot more.
More torpedoes?
Hang on.
Oh, God. Oh. There you go, girl. There you go. What?
That's not how those things usually work.
Uh-uh.
2 of ours for 2 of theirs.
Copy that.
Our other 6 are protecting the Razorback.
That was the easy part. Alex, I'm coming up.
I fucking love our crew so much.
Hey, Miss Brax, get your hoods on and strap in.
The only reason we're in this scrap is because you broke the tie.
Those people cried out for help. Couldn't ignore that.
I love you, Brad.
Can't save everyone. It's a waste of time to try.
Alex.
And why would you
They're
risk
Amos.
not finding
Jesus.
your little girl for some Martian jarhead you don't even know?
Oh,
There is
Amos.
so much to help me. I can't do any less.
He's your new guide, Amos. He's your new guide.
I haven't seen him for years, and I can't bring myself to forgive him.
For what?
There to forgive you. So, are we going to talk about that cut on your forehead?
No.
Then say goodnight to our daughter.
Yeah, Nani.
Aww.
This is you. This is both of you, baby. I love you, baby. Good night, sweet dreams.
Bye, Mommy.
Nothing better happened to them. Okay, but why is she mad at him? I'm sure he did something horrible.
The UNN ship just fired on us. We got their attention.
I absolutely love this so much. Uh-oh. Oh no.
When we start trading punches with this beast, we're gonna run out of missiles long before they do. You know that, right?
That's why we're gonna have to do this.
Cap, you sure?
If you've got a better plan, now would be the time.
All right.
What would I? Oh.
Let's do it.
He's like, yeah, let's do this, because I have no idea what you're gonna do. Holden he's turning out to be kind of a good captain. Damn it.
I hear you're joining the SG speechwriting team. Word gets around fast in this building.
Team?
We will stand proud and say we were not stopped.
They teach it in the diplomatic corps. You write it?
I share the blame.
Share the blame.
What do you think of the Arbogast? Is that a sign from God?
That's a question people who aren't religious use to make fun of people who are.
No mockery intended.
Sure.
I think it's a sign that there are things in the universe much bigger than we are. Which is good to be reminded of now and then.
Jules Pierre Mahal knows what it is.
The bounty's up to 20 million. Someone will spot him.
My money's on a belter. They love money.
He's on IO. Pay me.
Sometimes you need to exert pressure where it's most effective, especially in times of war.
Collective punishment is still a war crime. Look it up.
Good for you, Anna.
She's always like this. Don't worry. He'll get used to it.
Correct? Empathetic? Not a jerk?
I'm fine. I think I'm getting used to IG.
Oh god.
I dropped our burn to 1G when our escort showed up.
Shit.
Oh god. Oh, that is no. Oh god, I can throw up. Oh my god! No! Is it gonna be up to Amos? Is Amos gonna have to do this thing again?
Let's take a breath. There's no need to dismantle.
Protomolecule can't be controlled.
That's not true. It can be controlled.
By using them. These children are the key.
What does that mean?
Katoa?
Yay!
I'm so glad you're here.
All these children share a rare genetic immune deficiency that only occurs on Ganymede, which I discovered could be used to inhibit the protomolecule.
Interesting. I knew it wasn't like that their genetic disorder had to be the key.
Dr. Strickland's here. He's taking care of us.
I know, but where's my daddy?
He'll take us back when it's safe.
No.
Want to see something cool?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Maybe even find a way to stop whatever's happening on Venus.
I don't know if they want. No. Oh. No, not at all.
Do what you have to do.
Oh my god. I hate you. I hate you both.
Hang in there, I'm coming to get you.
Oh my god, Amos. Oh my god. This is amazing. This is amazing. I love both of these men. I don't want anything to happen to either one of them. Get back in your seat. Oh! 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 Oh, bitch.
Hang on to that.
Amos! Amos!
Now? Now!
Now? I don't know what this means, but I'm excited. Holden, you crazy son of a bitch. You crazy son of a bitch. I love it.
Holy shit, it worked. Alright, setting the course for the Razorback.
We did it.
Yeah, we sure did.
Well, you did that part.
You think the UN's gonna give us a free pass for sparing lives? You just declared war on Earth.
Yeah. You are a Martian ship. Oh.
Are you trying to get
Jesus,
yourself killed,
Amos.
Doc?
Your fucking arms are just out of control.
Because that stuff you said before about having to save that ship, that was bullshit.
He doesn't want to find May.
And when I find May, it'll be too late.
Then why stop to do this?
Because maybe it's not too late.
I don't know shit about parenting. But what I do know is that a kid needs at least one person who never gives up on them. No matter what. If you give up on May, what does she got left? What do you got left?
Also, can we point out that Amos's beard is hot? Oh my god! It's happening! I think it's happening. Please let it happen.
Chrisjen?
You alright, baby? You're one tough bitch. You're gonna be okay.
Help her, please.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm so hot right now. Oh my god. I just wanted to say that Christian's aboard the Rocinante. Alex called it the Roci. I'm just gonna call it the Roci. Sorry, Prax. Oh my god, I am so happy they decided to come to their aid. I felt so horrible that, like Alex points out, it's just like we've helped everybody, but like I'm asking you to help Mars. And they're a Martian ship, you know. I think it's only right. Holy shit! Christian is on the Rocinante with Bobby. Oh, that brings me fucking delight. That brings me so much delight. I mean, I would imagine that she's fine. Eventually. She might have had a stroke. She stopped whistling. She started bleeding. Not a good thing. Not a good thing. If anything, Epstein's discovery, apparently he's still going. Probably goo. Wherever his ship may be. I am so thankful for Prax. I understand that Prax probably does not want to find May in a state that he can't handle. And Amos, pointing out that, that a kid needs a parent that's on their side. I don't doubt that they're going to still try to go and find May. I think Chrisjen showing up on Io with the crew, with Bobby Draper in tow. I don't know where Kotiar is. Hopefully he is somewhere. I love that Amos risked his life to save Prax. I think it would have been very normal or reasonable for it to be Amos that would just be like, well, I guess you're gonna die. But I know he saw value in Prax. I know he does. I even said he kind of sees him as his new guide other than Naomi. I love that they were turning the ship into a little hydroponic station. It's fucking fantastic. It's fantastic. I loved it. I hate that it was destroyed, but like I don't think it's like ruined. I definitely think Prax could bring it back. The whole tool chest opening, geez, I thought that I didn't quite really realize what that was and what that would do until I saw the tools pop out of it. Amos coming in clutch. Oh my god. Oh my god, is he impressive. And the arms and the beard on that man. What are they trying to do to me? What are they trying to do to me? So yummy. I hate to be like just the thirsty little gal that I am, but damn. Damn. Oh. And I really felt like Holden when him and Alex are flying and they're doing their maneuvers to disable the UN ship and they're having the torpedoes guide the Razorback and kind of protect the Razorback and everything like that. Like that was a moment where I really felt like Holden was such a great captain. He to use another kind of Kirk analogy and everything is that like there's certain things that Holden's going to be able to do better than anyone else. And his strategizing is so good. He relies on Alex's expertise and skill to get it done, but he's the one that comes up with the crazy impossible ideas and proves that they are not impossible. He is not a fool. I was really impressed. I didn't know if that was going to be them or not. And I at first I was a little confused because it was Naomi, and I was like, oh shit, it's a Mars ship, and I was like, oh shit, it's Naomi. Just what a fucking great scene. I hate that I don't have enough time to watch the next episode because I want to know what happens to Chrisjen, and they might not even have anything about Chrisjen. It might be all about Venus. It might be all Anderson does. It might all be Drummer and Fred mad at each other, getting the voo, all this stuff. Oh god, if you did that, if I had to wait more, the fact that you guys had to wait like weeks between episodes or like a week every episode, that sucks. I don't have to wait that long, but that sucks. Now, Anna, and I pointed this out that I'm very aware that the actor that plays Jules Pierre Mao is the guy that's in the video for the Dharma Initiative in Lost. And the fact that Juliet shows up now, and we've got 2 Lost characters on this show. I'm going to look her up because I forgot her damn name. Elizabeth Mitchell. I knew it was at least Elizabeth. Her being a speechwriter, and like being a pastor for a church and maybe previously being a speechwriter. I mean, if you're the head pastor of a church, you probably are really good with words. But you're also pretty good at manipulating people with your words. Dare I say that the sheep and the flock, they follow the shepherd because the shepherd has some good words, right? Makes you feel good, makes you feel safe. Cult. Anyway. So I really want to know why she's angry at the Secretary General. I mean, it might be because of the speech that he gave that I'm guessing that he won whatever that election was or started a movement. Not quite sure, but like she says she bears responsibility for it. That implies that like she doesn't want responsibility for it and that there was something to claim responsibility of. I guess we'll find out. Now with Mao and Strickland and Katoa and May, I knew that their genetic disease was going to play into the protomolecule either being easier for them to use or like that there was something about their genetic disorder that made the protomolecule work better, easier. I don't know. I already had that in my head and I was like, it's really weird that they all have the same genetic disorder. Now, I don't know if he said that, there's a lot of people on Ganymede that have it. I don't know if that was by design. Like, if there's a reason why Ganymede in particular has this genetic disorder. But the fact that it works well with the protomolecule. And Katoa being able to, like, have it in his body. I'm glad Katoa is still alive, but I don't know for how long. And I don't know if they slightly injected May with it just then, or if like she's been getting treatments the whole time and like it just needs time to become as the protomolecule does. We saw a scene with Anna and her wife and their child, and I'm really hoping that nothing happens to them. I'm betting she's hoping that nothing, or I'm betting that she really doesn't want anything to happen to them either. And working with the Secretary General and knowing that if her words that she uses in her speech for him in any way cause more conflict, she's probably putting her family at risk. I really like her though. How she's just like, yeah, I don't want to do it. And then makes a deal. And I feel like for a wartime speech, a planetary war, that a year is kind of small for your clinic. I feel like there should have been more. I think he should have funded the whole thing. Paid for everything. Like for more than a year. Ridiculous. I'm really bummed because I don't have time to watch the next episode tonight. But I'm excited because the show always leaves me slightly breathless, excited, tense. Like there's not a moment where I feel like I get to just relax and sit back and like, oh, they're gonna have a musical number this episode. You know, like no, that's not what's gonna happen. It is just full steam ahead, and I love it. I love it. You guys are right. You guys are right. I love this show. I love the direction that it's heading. I love that the people that I love and adore are clashing. Like they're finally coming together. Like it was like when Miller and Holden first met eyes with each other. You know, like it's like one of those moments where it's just like, Gah! They do exist in the same universe. It's amazing. And I don't know, maybe they're gonna take Chrisjen to Tycho Station and she's gonna sit in front of Fred Johnson and just be like, you son of a bitch, you listen to me. I think it'd be brilliant. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't want Mao and Strickland to do any more harm to May. I think Katoa might have to be, I think he might have to be cut loose. I'm not sure. Like, if it's flowing in your veins, if he can survive with it and it's not a problem, cool, but I highly doubt it. Just because you think you have control now does not mean you will keep control later. That's why the testing takes 10 years. Like, vaping's fine until they find out it makes lung cancer even worse. I don't know, right? So, like, when the science comes back, we'll see. I would just love if one of those hybrids just ate their heads, just like Alien, like an actual like alien from like Predator versus Alien, like just oh my god. Have I mentioned how excited I am that Chrisjen is on the Rocinante? Or the Contorta? Whatever. Anyway, the full-length reaction for this episode will be available on my Patreon. In the meantime, remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below if I missed anything. I miss a lot of things, and you guys are really great at letting me know, and I appreciate you. But if you want to get the next 2 reactions, those are also available on my Patreon, as well as The Sandman, and some horror stuff that's going on right now. Yeah, I'm really good at selling my channel, aren't I? Go watch my stuff. All right, guys. I'll see ya.